Welcome to Harmony Baptist Children's Corner. My name is Dave. This is COVID Home Edition 71. 71 for August the 22nd. August 22nd it is. Okay, remember a couple of weeks ago I talked about we should plan the whole week towards resting on Sunday? I am so looking forward to this rest today. I am so in need of a rest. Let me tell you, the place I work, usually there's 3 supervisors. There's one really big park, and one supervisor takes care of that park. And then the whole rest of the mountain, we divide between 2 supervisors. So 2 guys do the whole rest of the mountain, and 1 guy does the really big park. And then in the summer, because there's so much more extra work in the summer in parks, they take on an extra foreman, an extra supervisor, and he helps with the extra work. And also, when those guys want to go on vacation, he fills in and does that. And for the last 2 years, that guy's been me. So I'm going and I'm actually the 4th supervisor. Now, what they do is they let 1 guy go on vacation, and I slid in and do that. Now, sometimes they will let 2 guys go on vacation. Now, it's really rare because then you're leaving 1 guy to look after the big park and 1 guy to look after everything else. But that's what I did this week. I was scheduled to be that guy to look out everything. It's going to happen 3 times this summer. 2 guys, the other 2 guys in my office are off, and the guys over at the big park. So I'm there, I'm ready. Well, guess what happened? The guy who was over at the park by himself, he had to go off. So I had to do everything for 4 guys. The normal work of 4 guys, I had to do this week by myself. I had to take care of the big park. I had to take care of all the whole, the rest of the mountain, all the parks. All the bosses were all calling me. Now, let me tell you. So my one guy wasn't there. Scott wasn't there. The other guy, Eric wasn't there. The other guy, Derek wasn't there. My boss was away. He was on vacation. So there was another guy. He doesn't really know. He just stepping in and call him if he. So he was away. Then on top of everything else, my darling wife Donna, she was on vacation. I was supposed to be on this week, but I couldn't get it off because they were both on vacation. So she decided she would go away. Why should she be off and not going away? So she and her sisters went away. And then my daughter, her and her boyfriend and all their friends, they all went away. There was 13 of them, and they went to this beautiful mansion. So I was all by myself, literally all by myself. I was abandoned, absolutely abandoned. I was so tired. I was at work behind my desk before 5:45 every day, and it was usually about 3:30 by the time I got home. Also, though, I had to be on call. Because there has to be somebody on call for, we have afternoon shift, we have weekend shift. Things happen on the afternoons, weekends. So the 2 guys, they didn't want me on call. So it was going to be me and that 1 guy. We switched back and forth. Well, now that he's off, it's just me. I'm always on call. That's always me. So there's no resting. There's no break. I'm on call. Or I'm working, So can I tell you this week, do you know how many times I said, God, a little strength, please. God, a little help here, please. God, a little strength. And I feel good. I survived. Obviously, I survived. I'm in a decent attitude. Things went well. I got 1 project done, and I said, I'm never going to get that project done. There's no way. Got it done, and it looks good. I'm really happy with that. Got along really well with the guys. We got everything done we wanted done. There was a few things. I had a couple of phone calls, midnight or after, where things got, got to do this, got to fix that. Something happened in the park, so I got to take care of business. So it was a long, hard week, but I didn't whine. What I did was I said, hey, God, a little help. And I think that's what God wants us to do. I mean, Peter says it's up to Jesus followers to basically show an example. I mean, we should be the hard workers. We should be the ones the employers say, look at that guy, work like him, eh? Too many times, sometimes people think that Jesus followers are lazy. I mean, I've heard it said that people who are pastors, the only reason they want to be pastors is because they don't want a real job. They just want to, it's not like a salesman or anything. It's and I know some pastors are like that, but I know a lot who aren't. Like our pastor, he's not lazy. My son's the furthest thing from lazy that I can think of. So I don't think that's true, but people think that. And so they're always kind of looking at Jesus followers, oh yeah, you think you're special, or you think and we're not. But we have to prove ourselves all the time. And that's okay. I don't mind. Because I like having a reputation of being a good worker. The guys at work, they like me. They know I'm a decent worker. They'll work beside me. They know I'll work with them. It's important for Jesus followers to show that we are the good workers. We're good workers. We are an example for the world. And that's who we should be. So what about you? Are you a good worker? Do you stand out? Do your friends all know, yeah, he's a Jesus follower. He's also a really great guy. Like, do you do your jobs? I know you don't like school. That's my job. Well, how about that? How do you do at school? If you're regularly getting C's, can you get a B? If you're regularly getting A's, how about topping it up to A+? What other jobs do you got? How about cleaning your room? Are you good at that or miserable? Do I have to do that? Yes, do it now. Oh, Mom, you know. Or are you like, yeah, okay, Mom, right on that, sorry. What do you like? What kind of person are you? Are you a person who does their job happily and willingly and well? And people go, good guy, that guy, he's a good guy. Or are you like, you know, he's a Jesus follower, what do you expect? What kind of person are you? I feel good. I feel good about this week. I'm proud of the things that I did, but I absolutely know the only way I survived it, because I didn't have Donna, I didn't have Cassie, I didn't have anybody to help me except God. And a few times, like I said, got a little hint. I'm here now. God took really good care of me this week. I'll take care of you too. All right, take care. I'll see you next week. Ciao.